Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die. I'm an Oldguy Gaming, and this is the Casual Construction Series, where we're going to continue working on our mountain home here. So if you didn't catch the last Let's Play series, we had a successful Horde Night 28. In fact, it was even a little bit underwhelming. But that's good, though. I mean, it's good from the standpoint that we survived and kicked the shit out of the Horde. So we're going to keep working on the house, of course, in this episode. So as you can see, I have the crafting station set down here, and I did just a little bit of off-camera mining after the last recorded the last Let's Play episode. And so we've got iron and clay cooking up in this bottom forge. This bottom forge is going to be our metal production forge. I have cement or stone cooking up in the middle forge, and then we'll eventually put a third forge up on top, and that'll take care of our ammunition production. So that's going on. What I want to do now is we got, looks like I got sand going in there, but we brought up a bunch of cement too. And let's grab this sand and some stone. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this in half. We're going to need about 800 sand or so. Okay, that's pretty close. And then get that started. And then we'll do the same thing on this side too, just however much we can get going there. Alright, let's put about half of that stone in there for now and half of this stone in here. Okay, so those guys are cooking up for us. The next thing I want to do now is I want to get our storage set up, which is going to be all along the top of the third block around the perimeter of the base. And so to do that, we need to get some nails going. So how many can I make? Ooh, 350. Okay, how many bins can we actually put up here? I guess we should figure that out first, right? We're not going to be able to put anything in that corner. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So about 32-ish, less this corner here. I might not put one there just because it covers up the top of the game will let me do it, but it covers up the top of the chem bench, which looks stupid. So I don't know. Let's figure about 30. Okay, so 30 times 100 nails. I think. Wait, no, 10 nails. Right, 10 nails per bin. Yeah, so we need 300 nails. What am I doing? Here we go. So we can make 410, so yeah, we'll just make 300. And we're going to make the writable storage boxes this time, so, you know, that way I don't need to make signs. And we might need a little bit more wood to get that done too. So there was a couple of, like, dead trees around here that I don't really like. So we could go cut those down just to get a little bit more wood. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly today because of more, seasonal allergies than anything. So apologize for all the sniffling like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop on the motorcycle, and we're gonna just drive around to areas that are within our eyesight, our line of sight, and just cut down all the dead trees. That way we get rid of them. That's not a dead tree. We get rid of them, and we, get some wood out of it, too. Oh, you know what? We've got some points, too, that we've got to... Whoa, what in the hell? Sometimes this game does that. It's, like, just bizarre. Anyway, yeah, we've got some points that we have to deal with, too. So let's check this. Oh, that's my motorcycle. Oh. You again? Okay. Take care of her. Mrs. Jiggly. That's our new name for her, Mrs. Jiggly. Or Miss Jiggly. I don't know, maybe she is a Mrs. I don't know. We'll call her Miss Jiggly. Okay. Alright, so a couple dead trees down here, so let's grab those. Get back to our axe here. There's one over that way too. So we'll make our storage boxes, and then once that's done, we'll be able to start moving up here, permanently moving up here, and get the rest of our crafting stations and everything else up. Now I've got a pretty substantial mine going on at our original base, so we'll still probably go back there when we need to mine. And keep using it, because why not, right? It's already started. There's lots of resources there. Everything really is in that general area except for oil shale, of course. Didn't I just see another dead tree? Yeah, I guess there's that one. I thought I saw one over here, though, too. Yeah, right here. I knew I did. I'm not going crazy. This is a rather steep hill. We'll just scooch on over to this one and hit it, and then we'll go back to the bike. Oh, shit! I didn't even see him coming. He's camouflaged. Hold still, man. We don't have any skills in pistols. Well, actually, I think we have the first skill. So that's another thing. I don't know that I'll put points into that until we do our respec, but we'll see how things go. We might. I really like the Desert Vulture. And at some point we might make the SMG too, because I do have the schematic for it. The nice thing about the SMG, of course, is that it's a lot cheaper to fire. Even though it doesn't pack quite as much punch as, the machine gun types of weapons. Excuse me. Gesundheit. Okay, let's start heading kind of back up the hill now. And there's a dead tree there we could take out. I'm really only concerned about the ones that we can see from the house, which I think we might be able to see both of these. Let's make sure our brake's on this time. That one down there we may not be able to see, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Probably can see this one, though. We're going to get Marlene's attention. There we go. Might as well get Yo's attention too. Okay. Got a couple of dead trees over here. We might be able to see this one from up there, so let's grab it too. It's just more wood for us, right? That's what it amounts to. And we got a sports bag here too. What do we have? Alright, we'll take some jars, since we're close to the house. Might as well clear that out and get the cloth from it too. We'll probably eventually come across a chainsaw or a chainsaw schematic. The traders have had a couple of them, but it's not a really high priority tool. The auger is way more useful and valuable than the chainsaw. Look at that guy juking, man. Alright, let's get this one. Where's our bike? Here it is. Okay, let's hit this next one up here. I don't know if that one over yonder can be seen. Yeah, it probably can, because there's our house right there. So yeah, we'll go grab it too. Is that a dead tree? I think it might be. Even if it isn't, can't really see the foliage on it. Yeah, I think that is a dead tree. All right, let's repair this. Once I get enough, or accumulate enough steel tool parts, I'll make an axe. So we've made the pick and the shovel. So we'll make the axe when we can. Yeah, that tree has foliage. I'm sure this one's probably in our view here. Okay, let's start heading back up the hill and get going on our storage bins. And if there's more, here, we'll get this one too. If there's more we have to get later, then we'll get them later. Purple crap bow. Alright, that should give us enough wood to do this, and then also, keep working on other things that require wood. Okay. Hoppity hoppity hop up the stairs. Hippity hoppity hip. Hippity hoppity hoppity hip. Okay, so, oh yeah, we got 5,000 wood now. So we got around 4,000 wood from that little thing. Thought I heard something. I think it was just the music. Okay, let's get everything reloaded here. So I believe, excuse me, I believe I mentioned this to you, but we're gonna, once we kind of get the wall built here, we're also gonna put iron railings around it so that we can stand out over and shoot straight down on the zombos that are trying to mess with our wall. So let's grab our nails out of here. And we want to go over to this guy and go to storage. And we want to make 30. This is worthless because I can't sell it and I'm never going to use it. So I'm just going to... Just going to stick that little bit of concrete in there. I'm not sure why I still have that in my inventory. Okay. Next thing, let's actually look at our skills. We're going to go here, and we've got 3 points. Those came from Horde Knight. And we're going to just basically go to Fortitude. Now, to get Living Off the Land 2, we need Fortitude level 3. Once we get this, then we can make the crop plots, because level 3 doesn't reduce the materials required for the crop plots. Now, we will get level 3, of course, but we don't have to wait till level 3 to start making the crop plots themselves. So, let's go ahead and get level 2 into Farmer, and we still have 1 point left, which I think will then just keep putting into Fortitude itself, because we eventually need to get this to 6 ourselves. We'll have an effective 7 with the Tough Guy glasses to then get Machine Gunner to 4, which is the other big goal in this tree. And we'll get Living Off the Land at 3, and then I want to put some points into Pain Tolerance and Healing Factor as well. Okay, so we'll get that. You have 230% headshot damage and a 20% chance to dismember with fists and machine guns. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So, crop plots. I think I have most of the stuff that I need for that back at the base. We've been collecting, rotten meat. And to maximize our yield, I think I'm going to just cover this entire area in nothing but crop plots. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to harvest, but what we might be able to do is we might be able to kind of alternate tall plants with short plants kind of idea to make it so that it's not as, not that hard to do. The other way we could handle this, though, is we could maybe start by just doing rows of every other and just see how it goes. I mean, that might give us enough yield to, to work without having to do every. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just do every other to start with. So let's see how we're doing on our storage bins here. We got 13. All right, the first thing I want to do now is I want to hold down R and look at the shapes. So, yeah, see, it doesn't let us make sinks and refrigerators and stoves. I wonder why that is. Is there another way that we can make those without having to use the creative menu? Nothing comes up there. Oven? Nope. How about fridge? Do we need to be in here to look at those things? Refrigerator? Nope. Stove? Nope. Oven? Nope. Sink? Whoops. Sinks and toilets. All right, so if we can do sinks and toilets, you would think we'd be able to do like refrigerators and appliances and that sort of thing too. That's going to require buckets of water, which does make sense. I don't think we can actually use them for water, or can we? That would be nice. All right, well, what category would that fall under then? Probably doors and miscellaneous, right? So we can make a cooler. Let's keep looking here. Sofas, TVs, topsoil. Oh yeah, topsoil. Okay, that's the thing that'll turn to grass. Okay, that's good to know that we can make that. But I'm not seeing the sinks and stuff in here. This chair, metal furniture. Oh, I wonder if it's because they're in a group. Metal furniture group, sandbag group, sectional old couch group, wooden signs group. All right, let's go to building. See what we have in here. Farm plot, forge, gun safe, chemistry bench, sinks and toilets. Okay, so those are in the building group. Where would we find like ovens and fridges, like appliances? There's not an appliance group? Huh. Okay, well, if we, you know, I mean, if I can't make it legit, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat it in from the creative menu and then just kind of guess at what resources that would require, and then we'll just take those resources and throw them away as if we had used them to make the item. Because I am not seeing it in here. I mean, what else would it be under, right? Not mods and reading materials. Science. Okay. Well, more than likely, you guys will, I will be way past this point by the time you guys see this video, so I can't really ask your help for where I would find those things. But, you know, one way or the other, we will, you know, we'll use resources to make it. Did I already, I must have already read the thing for this. I can make a chainsaw, and a blue one at that. Damn. Okay. We'll expend resources to make it, so I'm not really cheating in reality. Technically, I sort of kind of am, but in reality, I'm not. All right, so that way we can still sleep at night. Okay, so let's put these here. So what we want to do is press R, and we want the writable storages. So this, I guess this is all just like supposed to be wooden furniture. So writable storage. And we can't put one over the top of there because, well, let's think about this for a second. What if we built 2 more forges and put them right here? We don't necessarily have to have all 4 of them running at the same time. But then what we could do is we could put the, you know, these all across the top. You know, maybe we'll do that. I mean, I didn't want to have something there because it would, I mean, it doesn't really block us. It's a little bit in the way, but not major in the way. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so that being the case, we're not going to really be able to get to that box very easily, though, once it's covered. Well, I'm going to sacrifice a box here just to see if it'll work. Okay, so can we still get to this box here? It looks like we can. We just have to get right up underneath here to get to the corner of it. Assuming that's the one I'm actually accessing. Let's just test that. So we'll get right into the corner there. We'll put this board in there. Whoops. Okay. And then is that the one with the board in it? It is. Okay, so we can make that work. We can make that work. Beautiful. We won't be able to write on that one, but that's okay. All right, let's start setting them up. And again, the plan is just to put these all along the entire perimeter. We may not use every single one of them, but they are available to us if we need them. Yes, you know what? Screw it. It's going to look weird if we just have the one hole there. So we need to make 2 more. Yeah, it's kind of too bad that covers it up, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we need to make 2 more, which means we need 20 more nails. I don't think you can paint these. I think I tried that and it didn't work, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. It is what it is, right? think I can I make these in my own inventory? I can. Okay, so that way we'll get them both done more quickly. Looks nice up here. Really neat view. Oh shit. Damn it. I forgot to change it to writables. Redo. Can't take me frickin' anywhere. I know, you guys are all face palming. What else is new, right? Shit. Alright, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna do, you guys. I might actually cut the camera here. And just spend the night going down to our old base and hauling all of our shit up here. It's going to take several trips, and that's just not going to be too terribly exciting for you guys to watch. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to cut the camera here. I'm going to start hauling all the stuff from the old base up here and kind of figure out my storage. I'll just do that off camera, too, because here again, I got to think about it a little bit, and I don't want to sit here on camera and hemming and hawing trying to figure all that out. So I'll bring you back once I have everything moved up here, and once I have the, the storage at least initially figured out on how things are going to go. But the general idea is that we're going to try as much as possible to keep the storage containers next to the crafting stations that they're going to use. And then areas over here, that don't necessarily require a crafting station or have a crafting station near it. Like, for example, kind of this little stretch here. That could be, more like overflow or miscellaneous types of storage or clothing storage and that sort of thing. So that's the general plan. So I'll bring you guys back after I get all that stuff done. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I have this... turn in my inventory that I want to get rid of before we start hauling stuff up, and while I was waiting for the trader, looted a few things. So let's go do that now and see what we get.
Gratitude, friend.
A yellow pistol, 3 vitamins, or Great Heist Volume 7. Motion detection device will not recognize you for 3 seconds. Okay, I don't care about that for itself, but definitely would like to get that so that we can get the Great Heist achievement. So yeah, I mean, a yellow pistol would be nice, and I've got tons of vitamins, so yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, and it looks like we're finished with tier 3, so I'm gonna take 25 grenades because I already have polymer strings and I've got a couple of those too. Nice. Okay, we are now into tier 4, which is cool. Have we looked at your inventory? I don't think we have. No, maybe we did look at this inventory. I think we did look at it. Yeah, okay. Just double checking here. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, guys. Yeah. So I just wanted to, show you that on camera. Basically, I have my entire inventory cleared out and everything in the bike. I'm just, but I've got my, I got my AK with a fully, loaded drum magazine, and that's it. I'm going to try and avoid combat as much as possible so that we can, haul as much stuff. All right. So I will bring you back in a little while with hopefully everything or most everything moved up to our new house. All right, guys. I am back, and we have completely emptied out our old house. So I've picked up all the stations, got the rest of the stuff that we had in the bins. I had a bunch of stuff in the trader bin to sell, but I didn't, I don't have any repair kits on me. I left them back up at the new house, so I couldn't repair all this, and most of it's worth repairing. So we're just going to haul it up home. Plus, all these armor pieces we should try and put, some extra mods on just to, to make more money from it. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep my land claim block here. because I still am planning on using this place as a mining, for mining, because I do have a tunnel that goes down here, and we got like a little bit of I started a little bit of a coal mine there, but then the tunnel leads all the way to the main mine, and this mine here, excuse me, has lead, coal, and iron. So we got a lead deposit here that I've barely tapped into. We got coal right about in the middle, and then we've got iron off over this way, which I've mined up quite a bit. So, since I've already started this mine, we might as well keep using it for the time being anyway. And therefore, I want to keep that house zombie-free by keeping the land claim block down. Now, we don't have to worry about spawns at the new house. The only disadvantage to that is that if I end up needing to pick up any of our equipment, I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have a land claim block down there. But we can always make one and put it down to do that if we need to. So it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so anyway, we are now finally out of our old house, and we just have one more load to take up to the new house. And it took me, on the average, I'd say about 7 minutes per trip. It took me like 4 trips to do that, to get all that stuff. I had a little cement down here, never harvested. It just depended, it depended though on what I had and how I wanted, how I was organizing it back at the house and stuff. So sometimes it took a little longer, sometimes not quite so long. But anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. I have no available slots at all whatsoever. I kind of was thinking I'd like to maybe grab those torches too. And we are kind of hungry, so I'll tell you what, let's eat a cat food. And we'll put the cans in there, and then we have a spot to grab the torches, because might as well grab them and use them as light in our new place, since we don't need to keep torches in here. I never did anything with the upstairs of this place either, so thought I had a torch in here. Maybe not. Yeah, we never actually did anything with the upstairs. I mean, my sleeping bag's still up here, and I guess we could have harvested that brass. So that needs to be moved, but what we'll do with that is, well, what else could we get rid of? Let's just read this for the XP. It's not a big deal. And we'll pick up our bedroll. I mean, I could have made another one, but we might as well just pick this one up and take it up there with us. Okay. So we'll miss you, old house. If you guys didn't see like episode 2 of the Let's Play series, we had one hell of a fight trying to take this house over, because I did it like, on day 1, and it turns out that this is actually a tier 2 house, so that was quite the struggle, but we managed to finally take it over. Pretty fun though. Okay, let's see. I suppose we could stop. Do I have any? I don't have any sugar butts with me. I can say we could stop and sell a couple things to him now, but let's wait till we have sugar butts, so that way we're getting maximum profit from it. Okay, let's head on up to our new house. We have lots of work to do up there still, but now that we have the storage set up, and by the time I'm done here have all the crafting stations set up, we can start doing everything from there. Oh, we had a little bit of a stutter there, but it's going to be a nice place. Once we get it all set up, I'm kind of excited for how it's going to turn out. Get on the road right up over here. I got to thinking too about the crop plot situation, and what I actually might do is I might set it up like in a checkerboard fashion, and the advantage of doing it that way is then each row has a gap in between, and it'll just make it easier to harvest the crops. So we might actually do it that way. See how it goes. we took that second point in the living off the land, so that reduces the cost of the crop plots by 50%, the materials. So we can start making them now. I've been accumulating the rotten meat and all that kind of thing. You know what though? That must be a yellow quest. We'll do that later. I don't know that I have a whole lot of nitrate. We have a nitrate mine very close to our other mine that I just showed you. Well, let's see what we have, and if we have to go find some nitrate, like there's some right there, we could dig up. Well, we can't right at the moment because I don't have any room. Okay, well, let's just remember there's some nitrate at the bottom of the hill, essentially. Pretty steep coming up here. I've just been parking the bike up here to unload it instead of down in the garage. Alright, so here is our organization. Everything is labeled and everything's put away except for my current inventory. And so we essentially have forge types of items over in this corner next to the forges, and we're going to put 2 more forges here like we talked about. This has basically chem bench, types of items, medical, gunpowder, glue, that sort of thing in this corner. And by the way, let's go ahead and set down these workstations too. Okay, so there's our second chem bench. And then in this corner we have our workbench items. So the guns, ammunition, stuff, parts, mods, that sort of thing that we're going to use with these guys. Over here in this corner we have our food and drink types of stuff, and we're going to set up a refrigerator and a stove and a sink over here too, just so we have an actual kitchen kind of idea. And then this is our sell to the trader crate, which we're actually going to put some stuff in. In fact, most of this stuff we want to sell to the trader. We don't want to sell mods straight up. We want to try and put those on some armor first, just to get maximum value. So yeah, let me put all this stuff in here. It's I should have thought about, repairing these while we were still down there, and we could have just sold them and not have to bring them up here, but we didn't, so, it is what it is. We got to get our bedroll down too. I think we need to make sure that we have enough anvils and bellows for 4 forges, and I think we do. If we look in tools, yeah, I got 2 more bellows and 2 more anvils in here. So the rest of these, I'm never going to have more than 4 forges on this playthrough, so there's no point in hanging on to these. We'll just sell those. Okay, cooking pot. And our grill we need to keep for our stove. For the torches, for the time being, let's just put some torches there so we have a little bit of light. We might do something different with that later. In fact, I am planning on setting up electricity, and so we'll have actual electrical lights when the time comes. We need to eat too. I don't want to eat those. I want to save those for mining. We're a little bit low on food. So let's eat these. I think we have a bunch of food in the motorcycle though, now that I think about it. But let's just go ahead and eat a few of these. I'm going to stick these 2 items in here for just temporarily. Cans and jars can go in there. Glue and paint goes in there. Murky water goes in there. And this is all subject to change too. As we go along, we might find that we don't need an entire bin for murky water, but clothing and armor is one example, and sometimes even mods and parts can tend to fill up with, the way that I play the game. And so we might, we can move stuff around. The other thing too is we have 4 overflow bins. So each one of the corners has a bin that I haven't, done anything with. So we can use those for overflows as needed. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff in here too, but like I said, we're going to try and put mods, we'll repair it, and we'll try and put mods on before we actually sell that stuff. So this is mostly raw food here. You know what we could do? I've got so many vitamins, we might as well just eat these. Medical products. Nope, up here. So let's eat a vitamin. And then we'll just chow down on these yucko sandwiches here. Okay, let's put our beverages in here. Why is my health down by 15 points? Oh, these are hurting my health. I didn't think they would because of my vitamins. 12%. Oh, yeah, look at that. Minus 5 health. All right, whatever. we'll just counter that with, how about with one of these? That's funny. For our bedroll, I think for now I'm going to put it here just because there isn't really anything else here at the moment. Oh, it's not letting me put it there because of the torch. Okay, yeah, we'll set it there. Doesn't matter. But, you know, we're going to do a second floor, and then that's going to be like the living area anyways. So we'll move all that stuff up there when the time comes. Okay, let's get the rest of the stuff out of the motorcycle here. Can we reach it from here? Nope. So there's most of our food. Okay. Actually, you know what, too? Let's park the motorcycle down in the garage and put this back in place. The next thing we're going to do, building-wise, after I kind of get everything else situated, is we're going to... we're going to get our defenses put up. Get our fence in place and upgraded. Because it's not going to be too much longer, and we're going to get a screamer coming through here. And if she gets a scream off, you know, then we got a horde, and they'll tear those frames to pieces. I'm just going to park right there. It's not a big deal. Hippity hoppity hippity hop. Okay, so we've got a bunch of beverages. I guess we'll have to shift click those in there because I don't want to put the canned food in. Okay, these can go in raw food. It goes in cans, and then I did a separate bin just for canned food alone because we get so much of it. There we go. All right, that's it, guys, for our inventory. We've got it all situated. Let's get our setup back to normal. I put all of my own inventory stuff in here, plus the things that I keep on the motorcycle. But now it's all messed up, of course, so I've got to resituate everything. Let's see, sledgehammer goes here, pistol goes here, shotty goes here. Medical goes here, frames go there, nail gun here, and then these tools here. And then I just swap out one of these for the ratchet when we need it. Now we need to make ourselves an impact driver too, but that's going to cost some steel that we don't currently have. All the candies can go down in the motorcycle as well as the gasoline. Got a little turned around there for a second. Yeah, let's fill this up too. Okay. Guess I already have, yeah, I have 2 medical kits. Oh, the Iron Breaker mod, I've been keeping in the motorcycle too because we use that if we need to mine for ores. And I want to keep it with the motorcycle because the motorcycle will always be with me. The mods bin will not. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got a ton of mods, so we need to try and put these on. Oh, actually, I already have Iron Breaker on, don't I? Yeah. Let's keep the Bunker Buster on because that we're probably going to use more than the Iron Breaker. But anyway, yeah, we got a lot of mods, so we're going to try and take some of these and put them on clothing and whatnot to sell them, the ones that, you know, that we don't need to keep. And I already have 2 more bandoliers, but we have a bandolier on our chest and on our legs, so that's the only 2 we'll ever need. Unless we wanted to have like 2 full sets of fully modded armor, which we might do later on, we'll see. We're going to keep getting all of that stuff, so... Okay, let's put this down on the bike. So it's there when we need it. Hippity hop back up the stairs. Alright, now, a couple of things we want to do next. We want to make ourselves another forge. Put those in there. Oh, I guess those will shift click in there. So, to make another forge, we're going to need some stone. We're going to need some clay. We're going to need some pipes. Wait a minute. Oh man, I put this in the wrong place. Doggone it. All of this stuff needs to go in the other bin. I was going to say, what in the hell happened to all my pipes? Batteries and engines are another thing that I usually end up getting a whole ton of. Do we need leather for a forge? I can't remember, but we are going to need duct tape. And I guess I don't have any of that made up. So we will make some duct tape up. Do we need duct tape for a forge? I guess we could just look. Yes, we do. Okay, so let's get the forge, the fourth forge, cooking up in here. And then we'll put all of these parts back. Let those finish up. Let's take about half of our wood and put that in there too, just so we have some in there. All right, now let's deal with our kitchen. So here's the thing. I want a sink, a stove, and a refrigerator here. So, as far as I can tell, there's no way to make that stuff. We kind of looked at this earlier. Well, we could maybe do sinks and toilets. So that means we need a bucket of water. I wonder if this would include stoves and fridges. It might. I don't think it would, but it might. Only one way to find out, right? So let's make ourselves a bucket. Is that something I make in here? Ah, okay, so we just use forged iron. I thought you used to make buckets directly in the forge. Maybe they changed that. Let's see, this goes in here. Okay, let's just make one. And I suppose if we wanted to, we could try to make ourselves like a little water supply area too. What is the nearest water to where we are? There's a swimming pool. I think that's a swimming pool. Just right off the mountain. Yeah, that's probably the closest water. Be kind of cool if we had like a little pond up here, but unfortunately we don't. Okay, so that's we can go get water there. Alright, so what else did we need? Sinks and toilets. So we're going to need pipes, mechanical parts, and wood. Yeah, we got lots of that stuff. So we just need to wait for this to finish, and then we'll run down and grab some water. And then, you know, I mean, if I can make all three of those things from that category, then we'll just make it normal. If not, then I'm just going to kind of guesstimate what the material cost would be of those things. We'll cheat them in, and then I'll take those materials and just throw them away as if they were, you know, consumed to make the items. Because I don't feel, you know, I don't want to just cheat it in for free. And, you know, it doesn't, also, side note, it doesn't make sense to me why we can't make those things. We should be able to. And, you know, maybe we can and I just don't know how. I don't know. That's possible too. Certainly possible too. Okay, let's go fill this bucket up. Does that have to be... Yeah, it has to be a bucket of water. Gotcha, okay. So straight off the mountainside here. Well, that's kind of handy to have that swimming pool right there. It's not too terribly far away. Check this for some eggs. Alright, so if we're going to be coming down here on a semi-regular basis, let's just make our own doorway into here. Look at those Ikaruskis. They're hanging out in the pool. Oh, shit. How did they detect us? We got a twofer. Oh, gross, man. We're gonna drink water out of here? Ah, well, we'll boil it, so I guess it doesn't matter. That's kind of disgusting, though. I don't think I've ever been in this house before. This is kind of a neat little place. Oh, shit. Yeah, you get stuck in the water there, pal. Well, so much for that, huh? Right in the ass. Tough son of a bitch. Man. Yeah, anyway, it's kind of a cute little place, isn't it? It's got the pool in the backyard, it's got the dead body in the water. What more could you ask for? So Zeke's in here. Might as well check the place, right? Excuse me. Okay, well, that's just, I don't know, there's something about that that's just disgusting the hell out of me. Can we... There. I know we're going to boil it, but, you know, it's just gross. Got some mineral water out of that deal. Honey. Alright, you know what? We might come back here at some point and check this place out. That's not what we're about right now, though. That's not what we're about right now. Okay, let's head on back up the mountain. What's it like coming up from this side? I don't think I've... Well, we did kind of come this way when we were cutting the trees earlier. It's about the same. Pretty damn steep right up through here. I don't have quite enough stamina to get all the way to the top. Maybe in a couple more levels we will. Alright, so let's see. Sinks. So what else did we needed? I know we needed pipes. And mechanical parts and wood. Sinks and toilets. Okay, let's make one of these and see what our options are. You know, we probably ought to make ourselves a bathroom too. What do you think? Okay, well, we can make a kitchen sink. What's that? A sink cabinet. A sink cabinet. I don't get it, because this is a sink with the cabinet under it too. Sink cabinet. It's got a round sink. Maybe they mean it's a bathroom sink? Not really sure. Yeah, we probably ought to think about building a head for our place too. We do need to go to the bathroom on occasion. Okay, well, I'm thinking probably this sink is going to be the most kitchen-y, this one or this one. But this one's a little nicer looking. So, oh yeah, we can click on that. Sink cabinet. Why is that way? Oh, I bet you I know what that is. It's so we can then make an actual, like one of these kind of sinks and put it inside of it. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this is the one we're going to go with. So let's see. We'll put the sink here. Okay. And then, obviously that didn't give us the option to make a stove. So, stove and fridge. Stove and fridge. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the console and we're going to type in CM for creative menu. And then we're going to pick out a stove for ourselves. Is there anything that looks a little bit better? Like oven? Yeah, wall oven. Microwave oven. Okay. So let's grab one of those. If we did a microwave, where would we put it? We don't have any room to put a microwave. Yeah, let's not worry about that. This is all just for funsies anyways. It's not legit real. Okay, so let's put the stove there. And then we'll go back into the cheaty menu and look at fridges. Stainless steel. See, that's all we got is just those crappy ones, huh? Retro refrigerator. Okay, what's this one look like? Whoops, hold on a sec. Let's grab... yeah, we don't want an open one. Let's grab one of these and one of these, and we'll just kind of look at both of them. I mean, I know I've seen them 100 times, but I've never really looked at them closely enough to figure out which one I want in my house. See, that one's all rusty and crap looking. And that one's all rusty and crap looking. So I guess it's a question of which one is the least rusty and crap looking. I mean, they both look like crap, don't they? Yeah, what the hell. We're just going to go with this one. It's the best we could salvage in the apocalypse. It's a little rusty, but it still works. And it even has room to put stuff in. Nice. Okay, so just again, here, let's get rid of this. Here, we'll just throw it away and let it disappear. Or we could actually just... Wait, what? I just need a blank spot to throw it in there to make it disappear. Okay. So what we could do just for... I mean, I know we don't have electricity set up yet, but we will. And we'll just kind of pretend that once we have it set up, then these are actually alive. But we could put, perishable items in the fridge. We don't have a ton of room, but if we do that, then it's kind of cool for role-playing purposes, but it's also... it would also free us up a storage bin. So technically that wouldn't need to go in there, but anything that's kind of organic that could spoil, I suppose you could think of these as maybe dried, but could go in there. And if we do that, then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe what we could do for the time being is we could just call this dried food, I guess. But we can always change that later as needed. Lots of room for changing things up. Okay, so I consider honey a medical item, even though it's also food. So we'll put that in medical. Seeds and organics, so that will go in there. Canned food will go in here. Beverages. Armor, gunpowder, glue, and general parts. This is all that other stuff that we picked up. Oh geez, I keep missing stuff. I'm looking at one thing at a time instead of trying to see, okay, what all do I have in my inventory that I could put into one action instead of 20? And I failed miserably. Okay. So, basically, here's what we did. We built, right, a stove, and we built a refrigerator. Or maybe we could say we salvaged it, I don't know. But I'm not going to give those things to myself for free. So, for a stove, it probably costs, maybe an electrical part, that would be used to, what am I trying to say? For the element. And then the refrigerator is going to need an electrical motor, for the compressor. So a couple of electrical parts there for both of those things. We probably needed some pipes and stuff for that. Maybe a couple springs for the door. Mechanical parts, we always need that. Maybe a little bit of plastic for the handles and that sort of thing. Maybe things were a little bit rickety, so we needed some duct tape to put it all together. And, I think because we don't currently have our AC power set up yet, it's going to take a couple of batteries to power those things. And maybe a little extra iron too, who knows. I'm just guessing at this, you guys. I'm just totally guessing. Maybe I could see the game maybe requiring some more electrical parts too. So these are the materials that we're going to just say we needed to make the stove and the fridge. Maybe we'll add a little bit more iron in there too. Okay, so that's what we use to make the refrigerator. And then I guess we still have the creative menu on. So what am I doing here? I just need some blank spots to make this go poof. I could have just thrown it on the ground too, but whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, I think the pot's right. What's this? Oh, a tire, okay. We're even Steven now. Let's go back in and turn the creative menu off. And all is right with the world. The other thing we could do is we could actually keep these in the stove. I was doing that in the old house. And then that, frees up this bin for something too. But what I should do, if we're going to do that, is I should just name that empty for now so I know that it's available to use later. Although if I still see the sign up there, I might forget. And, yeah, okay, good. Good. So we have all of our crafting stations set up. We have all of our storage set up and labeled and organized. And this is done, and we got the bellows in both of those. So probably what will ultimately happen is, one of these will be dedicated to ammo, one to cement, one to iron, and one to steel. That's probably what we'll ultimately end up doing with all of that. Let's turn this into concrete. Actually, I'm going to pull those back out too. Let's just keep all of this up here for now. Oh shit, we got more cement. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take half of that and half of that. Get that stuff cooking up. Cement by itself isn't doing us any good. We got to turn it into concrete. All right, I'm feeling good about this, guys. It's looking pretty good. Our little place here. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to get started on our wall, getting it upgraded to reinforced concrete. And I might do a little bit of work along the base of it too. So let's take a gander at that. How's our time? Yeah, we're probably about... It's probably about time to end this episode, I'm thinking. Hold on a sec. Okay, yeah, guys, we're out of time. I had to look at... I had recorded a couple of other segments, and I just wanted to check and make sure that they all came to roughly an hour, which they do. So we're going to wrap up this episode here, and we'll probably just pick up right where we left off, or shortly right thereafter, in the next build episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.